Johns Hopkins University Press Audio presents
The 36-Hour Day, a family guide to caring for people who have Alzheimer disease, other dementias, and memory loss. 8th edition.
by Nancy L. Mace, M.A., and Peter V. Rabins, M.D., M.Ph.,
Read by Anand.
and John Chancer.
This book is dedicated to everyone who gives a 36-hour day to the care of a person with a dementing illness.
Note to the listener: this book is not meant to substitute for medical care of people who have Alzheimer's disease, other dementias, or memory loss, and treatment should not be based solely on its contents. Instead, treatment must be developed in a dialogue between the individual and their physician. Our book has been written to help with that dialogue. Foreword by Paul R. McHugh, M.D. For 3 generations, this book has provided coherent support, helpful direction, and much comfort to family and friends of people afflicted with Alzheimer dementia. Acclaimed by many as the most accessible and comprehensible guide for home care of people with this progressive illness, it now, with this 8th edition, passes another milestone in an illustrious publication record. I'm proud to remember how I played a small role in launching this book back in 1981, and I have witnessed with pleasure what it has done for its listeners in earlier editions over all these years. We all can acknowledge that the central problem today remains much as it did when the first edition of this book appeared. We still do not know how to prevent or cure this distressful disorder, even though perhaps we can recognize it more certainly and can slow its progress significantly. But we have learned much together about helping people to care for and protect their afflicted kith and kin. As before, and now with information about the latest advances in research, this edition describes the place and utility of medications that slow the progression of the disorder and medications that relieve some of its more distressful symptoms. But the book still places these medicinal matters into a context of care that is comprehensive and reflective of more everyday concerns. In this sense, its frame of reference remains the same: how to see the person within the disorder and how to sustain that person in harmony with life despite the progress of the affliction. I believe we can identify something even more significant.
Sample complete. Ready to continue?